Yo, what's going on, everyone? Hope everyone's doing amazing on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. I'm here with King Azoulay. We're going to run you through a few currency pairs, Bitcoin and NASDAQ. How is everyone doing today?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on?
Yo, Balance, what's going on, brother? So if we look at the fundamentals for today, we had some medium impact news on the euro and the GBP. We have flash manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI at around 3:45 p.m. just after market open. So we opened bearish. We had fundamentals being bearish on the GBP, and we saw a little push to the downside. We were looking for shorts around this TCM level, so it was supporting our fundamentals. So everything was looking pretty good. Unfortunately, price just never got the retrace. But how is everyone doing today? What are you guys looking at? How's your day gone? How has your week gone with trading? How's everyone doing? Good morning, Lord Matthew. What's up? As up, King. How are you guys doing? Morning, Mike. Most of you guys are most probably in the US, so it's actually just morning at the moment. We are currently in GMT +2, so it's around 3 p.m. for us. Great BTC short yesterday. Our King Azoulay with the great BTC short. He's been killing Bitcoin at the moment. Terrible start to the week, to be honest. Hoping for a good BTC setup today. Yeah, let's see how BTC is going. We'll run you guys through that definitely. 9 p.m. in Singapore. Good still short BTC. We'll take a look at that now.
Are you interested in trading any pairs today, Thomas? I've looked, and this morning when I opened my charts and I looked at the market, to be honest, all the moves that I expected, we looked at our daily movement indicator, and it's showing me that the move have already been finished in Asia already. As you guys can see, the price action being horrible, going overlapping from London into New York. To be honest, not very impressive price action. We just see it dumping everywhere. NASDAQ dumped today over 2%. We have BTC also dumping. What do you think on that? What's your opinion on that, Thomas? What do you take?
I mean, if I'm looking at the market, I've looked at the market a couple of times today. At the moment, I would say the only pair that I could maybe look for any sort of entries on is GBP USD, Euro USD, and NASDAQ. We have seen NASDAQ max out the price today. So our price movement today was around 600, and we've already achieved that, and New York hasn't even opened yet. And I think in the past few days, even last week, King Azoulay, I'm sure you'll agree with me here, is that we've actually seen most of our momentum and price movement in the Asian session.
No, 100%. It all happened in the Asian session. And that lead to our conversation earlier. Why is trading so hard for some people, and why a lot of people fails in trading? And do you want to elaborate more on that?
I think that the reason that trading is actually as hard as it is because the market can stay irrational a lot longer than a trader can actually stay rational. Now, what that means is the market can do whatever it wants for weeks upon months upon years even.
100%. The market does not need to go anywhere.
I mean, the market can decide wherever it wants to go. Institutions can push the push the levels to wherever it wants to go. I mean, it really doesn't have anything to do with what you want. So you could see 2 weeks in a row have absolutely crazy price action, but it's not supporting your set strategy. And how long can you actually stay rational? How long can you stick to your rules, not let emotions take over? And how long can you actually be like, listen, the markets aren't supporting what I'm looking at, I'm going to stay out. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons that 99% of traders end up losing more than they're winning, is because they can't stay rational as long as the market can stay irrational. I mean, what do you think about that topic, King Azoulay?
No, I agree with you 100%. The market does not need to go anywhere. A lot of people, you know what's their problem in trading is that they eat like a bird and they shit like an elephant. And what that means is they go into a big drawdown all the time. They're always in drawdown for a day, for 2 days, and then as soon as it goes into profit, they take 1% here, 1% here, 1% there, here and there. They take a percentage off, but then they build the account up. Okay, maybe they double the account even. You never know. And then boom, they shit like an elephant. They blow it all on one trade. Guys, risk management is very important. That's why in our channels on ScalpX, on the Discord, we focus a lot on risk management. We focus a lot on high quality setups. Like today, I have not sent any setup to the Discord. I haven't done any messages there because there's no point. Rather, reserve that capital.
No, 100%. I completely agree. And I think that a lot of people, what they end up doing is, let's say you follow SMC concepts or ICT, whatever you want to call it. And for a week straight, the market is just acting completely against what you are looking for on the daily to do with your strategy. What most people do is they'll be like, I'm so hungry to take a trade, I want to make money, and they end up acting irrationally. So now the market is irrational as well as you are now irrational. Now what that 99% of the time leads to is these guys are just blowing their accounts left, right, and center because they have absolutely no emotional control and they can't actually just sit on their hands and stay out of the market. And I think the best traders 100%, in the world are actually sitting on their hands 90% of the time.
Sitting on your hands and doing nothing is being in a position. You gotta understand, when you trade, you are in a position. When you're not trading, you're also in a position. When you get into the trading world, you are always in a position. You're either trading or you're not. When you're not trading, you're still in a position of not trading, position of reserving capital, position of protecting your capital, being there last and getting out first.
100%.
That's when you make the most money. I mean, why do you think funded accounts was invented?
Yeah, for exactly that reason.
And 100%, it's people zero patience. Let's put it this way: market take money and from the impatient and give it to the patient.
100%. Thomas, is this trade from earlier still valid? I mean, that GBP short, it's still at a really good level. I mean, I still have a lot of confidence at around 1.3 to 350. It's still a good level for me. I'm still looking to short there. It's obviously the market, I would say most likely, unless New York Open gives us a little pump to the upside, we most likely not going to be in any trades on GBPUSD. I mean, in the last 8 hours, so if we take our price range and we look at the last 8 hours, we've moved 43 pips. Now our price movement for the day on GBPUSD is around 102, if I'm not mistaken. So is the trade still valid to do with that? Yes, price hasn't been exhausted. It hasn't been achieved yet. So we still do have 50 pips of breathing room left. Now, if price does come out and we see a rejection at around 1.32 350, then yeah, of course we can take some shorts. But I wouldn't be jumping into any trades just because of the fact that the market hasn't really moved and it's not doing much, which most of the time I honestly like to stay out of. When you're trading GBPUSD, if I can give you guys a tip or a trick, is 95% of your trades should be in the London session, because at the end of the day, you are trading GBPUSD. I've caught the best trades on GBPUSD over the last 6 to 8 months in the London session 95% of the time. They are clean trades at around 9 a.m. London is when 9 a.m. London to around 2 p.m. London, I would say. So to around now is the best time to enter. And honestly, for you guys, most of you guys obviously have not been trading for a while. So a lot of you guys are still beginners. I would not trade before 7 a.m. London and after 4 p.m. London. Because at that point, GBPUSD can act a bit irrationally, and you can see New York session open, a lot of volatility step into the market, and that's when you guys are going to be mostly taking your losses. This isn't something that I follow over all the pairs we do trade, but for GBPUSD on its own, I would say from 7 a.m. London to 4 p.m. London is the best time to trade.
100%. Plus the algorithms are getting updated all the time,
Exactly.
so they don't go over time, especially if you look at the connection between China and you look at the connection between China and the US. You look at the connection between the US and Russia. You look at the connection between London and Russia and all these countries. It does not make sense to. There's not a lot of trading happening between these countries, but where is it happening between the US and London? They good allies. So I agree with you. I mean, back in the day, it used to be fine to trade after 7 p.m. like when my grandfather was 20 years old. I remember I took a position after 7 p.m. and it was absolutely fine.
Yeah. I mean, I think for the more advanced guys, to be honest with you, I mean, this guy was trading when his grandpa was 20, so he was negative 50. So he was trading in
negative
the womb.
100.
Yeah, he was trading in the womb. What can we say? It is King Azoulay at the end of the day.
NASDAQ, it had a massive push to the downside. You want to have a look at NASDAQ and see what you got on that?
Let's take a look at NASDAQ. It's probably the only index that actually is
4% down on the day on the futures.
It's the only index right now that honestly has looked decent. I mean, can you get into any entries here? Maybe you could have got in over here, but look at the time. Can you guys even see the time because of this stupid thing? So look at the time, 1 a.m. I would say 1 a.m. was the only time to get into NASDAQ. To be honest with you, what you could have done is you could have taken low. Let's just turn this magnet off. You could have taken low to high. I mean high to low, sorry. And you had your 61.8 level there. And then for extra confirmation, what you can do is take your previous leg. So you actually could have got a very good entry there at around 33.48. And you could have maybe taken 33.50 for a more defined entry. Let's close this up because you guys apparently, well, you guys should be able to see. I mean, I don't.
Do you want to open Forex on there?
Let's open Forex, yeah. So we've seen a bit of a pump on the 5 second. One screen, please. To be honest with you guys, for when I put one screen, then none of you guys can see.
Yeah, it's better like this.
So it's better like this, unfortunately. You don't have to see exact numbers. I'm just showing you. But what you would do is you would take high to low. Then you have your 61.8. And if you want to look for a more refined entry, you can take previous legs. So you can take low to high, and then you can execute negative 27. So you could have looked at something like this. And then you can have your stop loss just above your 61.8. And then what you could have done is you could have targeted for first TP, you could have taken TCM -1. And then for second TP, you could have gone for TCM -2. You would have got yourself a nice 1:11. So NASDAQ for shorts, honestly, I didn't see anything unless I'm looking back at around 1 a.m., which I don't think many of you guys would be trading at that time. But what I want you guys to know is another thing, just a little bit of advice with trading. The stream quality maxes out at 720p, so the small elements are blurry. I mean, I don't think you guys need to see exact numbers. I will announce all the numbers, and if we have a serious problem, I can ask King Azoulay to type them in the chat.
100%. I will do that for you.
Yeah. But if I was being honest with you guys, don't for a market move to the downside like this, you see a lot of volume in the market pushing to the downside, momentum's to the downside. What I would recommend is there hasn't really been any sort of a pullback, what King Azoulay and I speak about a lot of the time. Are the TCM levels like the dwell blocks by 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗬𝗕? No, they're not. They're a completely different thing. It's something that we've mathematically calculated. And something that we're going to actually give to you guys pretty soon as an indicator, as well as a price movement indicator, so that all of you guys can see how much number one price is going to move for the day, what it's expected to move. And then you can look for your TCM levels as levels of rejection, levels where you can enter. So you could have maybe taken price broke and retested. So you could have looked for a short there again, and then broke, retested again. So you could have used the TCM levels like that. But we will be providing it to you guys completely for free if you are part of our Discord very, very shortly. We're just working on final touches of those two indicators.
So GBPJPY, do you want to go on there on my account? I just want to show them how there is a possible entry for long on GBP. Even though, guys, you got to understand, the market is very exhausted. The market movement for the day, it's supposed to be 113 points. We currently overextended. This is a risky position, but you know what? I've sent it either way. Risk management is on. It's high. It's not a very risky one, but you know what? I'm hoping New York is gonna continue to my weekly target, that dotted line that you see over there, at the 800 level, and then just give me the 1 to 5. I'm just looking to get 50 pips out of the market today.
Yeah.
That's all I want. A 1 to 5, no complaint there. And yeah, let's see. I've sent it on the Discord. By the way, everything we do here, guys, is for free. Join our Discord. The link is in the description, and come check it out. Have a look.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to be updated on the daily with all of the trades that King Azoulay and I take, I would recommend highly that you guys join the Discord. Everything in that Discord, like he just said, is completely for free. So you're getting access to traders that are posting on average 1 to 5 trades a week. We're sitting at around a 90% win rate combined, King Azoulay and I. So for free, I don't really see any better place to be. I mean,
plus we do webinars every day on what the market is looking for. We give you weekly targets. We give you guys movement for the day. Plus you're gonna get all the free indicators that we are launching soon. So, and
our webinars are most likely to be more educational based. So we provide a lot of tips and tricks on those webinars. So if you guys want to learn small little things here and there, that is definitely something you should be looking at. And every day we do those webinars at what, 11 a.m. GMT plus 2.
Yeah, somewhere on there. So yeah, guys, make sure you join. And then how much likes have we got so far today?
We've got
it's not enough.
89.
Can you tell them, 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗕𝗕, there is no
guys, you are in the best capable hands that I could ever find, and this is how you guys repay it. Send me the lingo, share it in the Discord, by the way.
Okay, we'll do.
Yeah.
I've told
guys,
John like 2 hours ago.
Bro, show you guys some love here, you know.
Show the boys some love.
Yeah, a bit of 𝗕𝗏𝗃, then the love and care.
You know, the market is so exhausted, and we managed to give them an entry on GBPJPY, so
ridiculed. Oh damn. Yeah, 5 seconds are casual again.
Yeah. I forgot to like. Come on. Yeah, thank you for liking.
Text me.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Just give me 1 second.
Why are you so slow? Yalla.
Allah.
Man, it's crazy. Have a look at GBPNZD. How GBPNZD just missed my entry by literally
paid communities, and they don't even get close to ScalpX value. I mean, that's just facts.
That's facts, actually.
That's just facts. You guys are speaking straight facts. I'm a good boy. Like the stream. Yeah, please, guys. Please like the stream. I mean, We come on here every day for free. We give you guys amazing entries all the time.
Man, look at GBPNZD, how this thing just missed my entry. I'm gonna show you guys how I got my first entry over here. You guys gonna be mind blown on how simple it is and how accurate it can be.
Not in the GBPAUD just yet.
Are you guys ready for some
Are you guys ready?
educational 2 seconds? Look how close. How many pips is that by? It missed it by.
Not even a pip, probably. A pip.
Man, that's shocking, you know. That's what you get. That's like a punishment for being too accurate.
Yeah.
How much is that? 1.3 pips. Come on, man.
Market opens in 9 minutes. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's see if GBPAUD can give us this entry. Look at how this thing is melting, you know. So how I got this entry was as simple as that. Looking to the left.
GU is still valid, yes.
So what I did was I went to the monthly and I was like, oh, where's my monthly high? And then I took the monthly high right here. Are you guys with me?
Follow along, guys.
So I took the monthly high right here. I went to the 4 hour and all I need to look for is...
Ooh, damn, just passed CFA1. Come on, brother. Well done, well done. We've got a certified financial analyst in the chat.
So this is what you do. We marked out the monthly high and all you gotta do is look which is the candle that started the push to the downside. You know, it can't be a dodgy candle. It needs to be a candle with a nice body, with a nice volume.
They've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Does your fib strat work with major coins?
It is quant.
No, does it move? Does it work?
My
It's
fib.
your fib. Guys, the fib works everywhere.
Let me tell you something. How much I'm up currently for the month. Let me show you guys. It's insane how much these fibs work. You just need to know when to apply them, which I elaborate
Same way
a
I
lot.
like my woman.
Oh my God! Guess who passed the CFA?
I know. Did you not see in the chat?
Well done, Johnny.
Well done, brother. Well done.
So this month we currently up 6,000% plus. How much you up? You up around
Like
3,000%.
Yeah, around 3K.
And he was off for a week. He got exams. He's studying, so he's not really active today. I had to drag him from his house here.
Yeah, boys.
I'm like, Thomas, please, you know, these guys needs you here.
We do both here, bro. I'm studying financial management, so I'm actually gonna learn how to manage all my finances. What's enter you're targeting?
Yes, so back to our thing. So guys, we're looking at the first candle that started the move to the downside, and this is the candle that started the move to the downside. It cannot be a dodgy candle like this over here. This won't work. So this won't work. I'm looking for this candle. So all you gotta do is take low.
Yeah, those wickless candles work really well, bro. You should make a detailed video on fib. So actually,
So man,
we're gonna do. We're actually thinking of doing that. We've just got a mic, a small mic. We're gonna start creating small educational videos in the next couple of weeks.
so all you gotta do is take this here over here.
We trade Forex on Bybit.
So what did I do? I looked at the monthly high that we approaching. I looked at the candle that pushed the move to the downside, and what I did is I'm shorting 61.8. So last number is 4. I'm rounding that to 5. I'm taking 1 digit above, so just type 95 for me, Thomas. 95. And then that is, look how accurate this is. This is how I got the first entry. So this is how I got this entry over here. over here. So now it just missed my entry by a bit on the second one, but the first entry over here, that's how I got it. And what did it give me? It gave me a 1 to 5. That's all you need, guys. It's a 1 to 5, but this I was looking to swing. It gave me a 1 to 5 right here. So what you can do is hedge it. Now this will be taken out and you just wait for your second entry. It's all probabilities, guys. It's all numbers at the end of the day. GBPJPY have not moved for the day, to be honest.
It's looking a little bit like GU.
That was GU.
Oh, that was GU. Fuck, I was about to say it looks exactly the same.
So guys, if this candle on here closes bullish and engulfs the previous two candles, we are taking a long. By the way, yesterday on the webinar, I explained to you guys over here about this short. I told you guys, you take the 25 and you guys was like, how do you look at the market and what do you look at? And I was like, okay, let me show you. So what I did is I looked at the candle that may cut this line over here. If you draw a line and you look which one broke this lows over here, is this candle. So all I had to do on the 1 hour is take the high to the low of that candle, right? And then look at the negative 27. Look at 78. And this is what I did with you guys on the webinar, and I gave you the entry. So we looked at that and I was like, if we have a line over here, what is the candle that came to touch it? Is this one. Look at the body closure.
Yeah.
On the body closure, you enter in a short and then boom. That was the short over here. I told you guys on the webinar on the Discord, it's a 1 to 3. It's a one trick you can use. It gave you a perfect 1 to 3. Bodies closed below, closed in the RR. So that was an easy 1 to 3, guys.
Yeah. Should we take a look at Bitcoin? Everyone wants to see Bitcoin. Hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to get notification when these two goats are online. Appreciate that, Mr. XBTG. You're a legend. Yeah, guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. Smash it, actually.
Man, BTC, I was looking to short this morning, but it missed my entry, as well as yesterday, which was, man, I was so pissed off that rally to the upside. And the short, we were a bit early, but then a lot of people got into the shorts. We did a stream with Chento. So PTC, we have taken last week low. If we look at PTC over here, we have absolutely taken out last week low. So if we look at last week low over here, we've taken it out. We got 2 more to go. We got this the previous week low and this weekly low.
Stopped in stream. What do you mean?
Yeah, man, it was the trade. It was not good. We was a little bit too early, but you know what it did? What BTC did was reacted to the 78 of this move over here. That's what it did. So we were expecting the reversal on 61.8 because we saw market quite aggressive, but what we forgot about was the distance and time of this move. If you guys wanna see, the distance and time was a bit small. It just needed to grow a bit more. So we just passed it now, and that is 4 days and 20 hours compared to 1 day.
Do you think of longing here to fair value gap? We don't use fair value gaps, number one. And no, we don't look to long.
Whoa, fair value gap, brother. That's some SMC ICT bullshit, number one bullshit. They don't work. It's basically people that don't know how to read a footprint chart. It's facts. It's candles, brother. All these candles have orders that need to be filled. These orders need to be filled. These orders just got filled. So what's the next orders that we can get filled over here? So what I will look is, the reason this reversal happened over here is, I promise you, because on this candle over here, usually the banks take 50% of these orders first, and then they load up the buy orders over here, and then they come to take the risk. They take 100%. Plus, you have a wick to the downside over here. So this need to be taken out. I'm not sure if we take it today, but then I just want to prove you how.
New York open.
I just want to show you how banks.
Are you filled in on GA and GN, or still waiting to get the entry? Still waiting to get
just
the
type
entry.
300.
And GN missed.
So, oh god, 300. Yeah. So this is what I told you. Look at the 50%. It came into the 50% of it, and we had a pullback. That is orders being filled. So fair value, it need to fill the entire fair value, which you never got over here. So BTC, to be honest, if we break this, you know what, it's just gonna go down and make a wick over here. So what you can do is look to put a sell stop, guys. Over here, you can put a sell stop, or just wait for a rejection somewhere around here on this line. You know what, this line can be as a support, and boom, a resistance. So we can look for market just to spike down and go from here.
Check
Is
the
it
5
worth
second,
it?
Bro.
You know what, I don't know, man.
Check the 5 second. Ooh.
How much liquidation have we got in the past 24 hour? Short liquidation is 22 million.
Yeah.
Long liquidation, everyone is getting
Ooh,
liquidated.
check that pump.
Oh, look at that.
you guys seeing this
Insanely
pump?
market open. Absolutely insane.
Go check GU quickly. I just want to see what's going on now.
Absolutely insane. You see how this is protecting so much this low over here?
Nah, I didn't. GU's not doing. Yo, Bitcoin is ripping, bro. Bitcoin is.
Oh man.
Yo, GU's just. GU's a waste of time right now, honestly. GA. How's GA doing?
I can't find it in here.
There.
No.
Where did it go?
Just search GBPJPY.
Just take it out. Which one?
GBPJPY.
This one.
Yeah.
There we go. So GA is coming down to entry, guys. I longed this pump, bro, to be honest. Nice.
Nice one.
Nah, yeah, it's pumping hard.
Man, this pump.
How much percent is that pump? It's like, it must be like a percent.
Let's see. It's gonna be very interesting how that 4 hour, 15 minutes candle closes. If it closes somewhere around here, I'm gonna short.
Check,
because I see an M formation right here. But guys, look at this. I promise you, the US market is gonna be slow. Reason being, the market is so exhausted, and we've seen that over and over and over. Go watch the previous videos when we tell you guys, you know what, New York is gonna be rubbish, and most of the time it works because the daily movement happened in the
Asian session.
Exactly. So
go check Nas. I mean, Nas must be doing some crazy stuff right now. Or not.
Oh man, look at that.
We wanted to long. Go look on my chart.
I'm looking to long somewhere around here, guys. To be honest,
I'm pretty sure if you go look at my Nas, I think it got my entry.
NASDAQ. We're gonna trying to give you guys an entry.
Oh shit! It ripped those orders. Oh, it ripped those orders. Nice, nice.
So guys,
Nas was looking clean for long.
NASDAQ, I'm looking to long over here. Personally, I'm looking to long over here, and my SL will be quite tight. I'm looking at.
No, you don't get cleaner than Nas right now.
I'm looking at my SL at 6,000. You want to type 6,000?
I think Nas longs are could be pretty good.
Yeah, man. So we can look at something like this. This would be pretty nice. It will be a 1 to 15.
What's up, BPN? What's up?
This will be worth the risk, guys. Entry on GA 1.9014.
Is it in?
Let me just drag it for you. Put it back here with the big boys. On the G with the big boys.
Oh, yeah. Bastard.
So hopefully we can get this 1 to 5. Gold, what is gold doing, guys? I promise you the price action is just gonna stay like this. On PTC plus, don't trade PTC. It's done for the day.
I was going to long BTC New York Open, but somehow changed my mind after listening to Azoulay. Should have made up my mind. I mean...
No, man, you know, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with him. I've told you, stay out of the market. I'm confident about it. It's not gonna do shit, the market. Look at this. Come on, Thomas. Thomas, don't you agree with me? I mean,
no, I agree with you. I'm saying that at the end of the day, even if King Azoulay said Bitcoin was gonna pump to 200 billion, are you gonna now just blindly listen to what King Azoulay said?
No, but remember, at the end of the day, we are professional traders.
I know, but
look at the
it's
candle high and low, right? And look what happened. All of these candle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
brother,
6,
you haven't
11,
given
1,000.
any clear setup for BTC today. That's because there is no clean setup. BTC is looking garbage. I'm so tired of people taking opinions as signals.
Adnan, you know what? Brother, I've told you it's very important to understand when to stay out of the market. Like now, let's say for example, I'm gonna stay on the live stream to show you my point. Now you went long over here. You're gonna see in a bit, market will come down there because the market wants to go nowhere. Everyone is like, whoa, I'm not touching the market, you know. The market have already pushed how much percentage to the downside? Look how much it moved to the downside. Everyone is scared to long. Everyone is scared to short. How much are we down so far? How much is that? 5%.
5%.
Almost 6%, brother.
Today.
There is no point of getting into the market. Even though if you can get a nice, clean 1 to 5, I wouldn't take it. The move for the day is already done.
Can I look at something quick?
Sure.
You guys want me to look at USD/JPY? Let's take a quick look. Let's just check GU quickly.
USD/JPY have not moved for the day.
USD/JPY is still, it's still looking. Let's just check on the 4 hour. Pull up USD/JPY. I mean, USD/JPY at the moment. You know what's actually been crazy for USD/JPY is just take a little scroll back and look at USD/JPY for the last couple of months. I mean, for the last month, it's look at these wicks now. Now, my question to you is: do you want to trade a pair that barely moves and then gives you like a 30 pip? What's that? Oh, this bloody thing. And then gives you a 40 pip wick randomly.
Man, you know what I want to do? I want to short USD/JPY so I can get this massive move. If you zoom out on the 4 hour, you will see all these wicks to the downside, right?
Yeah.
Even if you zoom out like really
No,
big.
I know. We have wicks all the way to the downside.
All of these need to be taken out. Like if
And
you
we've got
scroll
these-
back, it happened before.
We've got this 4 hour that needs to be filled. We've got... I would say that if you want to short USD/JPY...
You can short now on the pullback.
Let's take... So we've hit the 61.8. Now what I would do... something like this. You agree?
Yeah, I don't think it will give it to them.
I don't think it's gonna give it though.
I think it's already done going to the upside. Do you remember the less step it goes to the upside, the more aggressive is to the downside. So like it retested the 618, right? It broke below that.
Yeah.
It came back, it retested perfectly. So now it's gonna do the same pattern over and over. It's gonna break down to the 38, come back and retest the 50, and that way your entry can be as simple as that.
We could look for something like this, is for price to go
but
down.
You know what I don't like is
down, test, and then
what I don't like is that shooting star pattern happened twice in a row.
Yeah, I know.
I see it behind each other where your mouse is right now.
Bro, please can you quickly explain how do you use the fib from up down? Okay, cool. Okay, let's just, cause you guys, let me give you. So let's say what? Oh my god, I'm actually in a range. Let's say market is going down like this.
Thomas.
And then you want to pull back. Okay, so let's say market is going down like this. What you want to do is, firstly, your fib's not going to work if you don't understand direction. So if you're going to start using your fib and taking low to high on this
Thomas,
leg.
Can you please explain to them about fibs and everything?
No, I'm gonna. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to.
Just explain to them that, guys, you gotta understand fibs, indicators, RSI, moving averages, all this bullshit that we use, right, is just for entry refinement.
Yeah.
Understanding market direction and understanding momentum for the week, that's trading right there. It's simple.
No, it's very simple. So what you guys want to be looking for. So let's say the market has been going like this. Let's say we had a move like this, and we came up and then we came down. Let's say we have a move like this. Okay, so we were coming up, we were pretty bullish from here, and now you need to understand the momentum of the market. Okay, so very simply explained, if you guys, we have a high, a low, we have a lower high, lower low. Now, I'm explaining it super simply here, but if the market is making a lower low and a lower high, then obviously momentum is starting to move to the downside. Now, what that means is you need to take your fib from its high to the low of the move. And what you want to be using your fib on is the 15-minute time frame. So use your 4-hour as your directional. Use your 4-hour. Say, is the market most likely to move to the upside or to the downside? Now, once you've identified that, so we've identified that the market is moving to the downside, momentum is to the downside. Now you take your fib. I'll do it one more time. You take your fib, you take high to low of the previous leg. Now we're seeing a rejection, okay? Now when we want a sniper entry, okay, if the market is just starting to break momentum and now from the bullish side now to the downside, you want this, I would look for 61.8 because we haven't completely shown that momentum is to the downside. So take your 61.8. Then let's say, for example, you have, what else could you have? Let's say you have a TCM level, you have something else there. Now, execute 61.8 and have another confidence. Don't just draw your fib and now because 61.8's there, start executing. So maybe you could have, where's the drawing thing here?
It's at the bottom.
Where?
Yeah, there you go.
Where I can draw.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you want to draw?
Yeah.
Right on top with yeah.
No. I think it's here. So let's say we have our 50 MA like that coming down. That can be an example. So let's say we have our 50 MA, we have our 61.8 fib, we have everything going to the downside. We've broken 50 MA to the downside and now we're coming back to retest our 61.8. Then now you can use your fib and execute. But one thing 100% tell you is if price is transacting below the 50 MA on the 15-minute time frame, do not start doing this. Do not, please, taking your low to high and being like, okay, we're going to break the 50 MA. Don't, you know what? At the end of the day, no one, like, trading is not a predictive thing. You need the market to show you.
It's probabilities.
That's why risk to reward is so important, because no one knows for 100% fact. Bro, I meant that double fib confluence from both directions for refinement. Okay, well, I'll show you that as well.
Well, I'll explain it to you quite easily.
Let's say
you have a leg coming down. What you do is take high to low, and let's say you're looking at the area of 76.8 and look at the candles that being recently printed and try to use them and see if it can line up with
100%. Well, I mean, I'm showing everyone how to use the fib correctly.
Come to the webinar and ask me. I will explain to you exactly.
But this is how you can use it very simply, is just use your high to low if it's in a downward trending, and low to high. Let each other finish, please. You see? Come now, brother.
Who's that?
I don't know. Anyways, so that's how you can use it in a downwards leg. Exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing when it's moving to the upside. We can literally be both.
This guy.
I mean, I appreciate that.
He wants to hear the both of us. Man, that sounds so kinky.
So let's say we had a similar example here. This is a horrible drawing, but it is what it is. You can do the same thing here. Take your low to your high. We have our 50 MA here. We have our 61.8 here, and we can look for longs. So that's just basics. Very, very basic. Am I saying that this is going to be the next money printer for you? No. But what I'm saying is, for you guys to understand what's going on, you need to understand, firstly, direction, and then you can start drawing fibs on the chart. Let's go look. USD/JPY is the worst place to look. Let's just give one live example.
Can we look at the...
I'm just going to give them one live example.
Oh, no, give them an entry on GBPJPY.
Okay, cool. Can I just give them one?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
So over here, we very evident that market is to the downside on GBPUSD. Price is transacting to the downside the entire way. Now, what you can do is, this is what you can do. So here's a beautiful example, actually. Wow. So when market is in a massive trend to the downside or to the upside, I'm showing on the live chart right now. Then what you need to do is, the 38 level can be a good level, because remember, your different levels of fib are for different things. This is a healthy pullback. This is where market will pull back to. But if we are trending and we very bearish and we're moving at a high speed to the downside, what you want to do is, market won't pull back all the way, especially if we've been bearish the whole week. I mean, we've been flying down. So what you can do is take your high to your low, and then your 38 level is where you want to be executing. Now, another thing you can do is do something like this. Take the previous leg. For example, this example missed. Let's see if we take this previous leg before, if we wanted to short here. I mean, yeah, short here. So then if we take this leg right over here, so this leg over here that was pulling back, then you can short your negative 27, which lines up with your 38, and then I'm sure moving average was somewhat close. Moving average was to the downside. This is a good example. You could have shorted and taken a trade from there. Now, that's enough for the educational side. Let's go into live entries, because at the end of the day, you guys want to make money, so let's do that. Okay, King Azoulay, what are we doing? I hope you guys enjoy the little bit of education.
I don't know if they want an entry on GJ. Do you guys want an entry on GJ?
Type in the chat. Type in the chat number 2 if you want an entry. If you don't want an entry, type 1. No problem, no problem. Two. Okay, seems like Johnny wants an entry. It seems like Johnny wants an entry. Okay, 𝗕𝗏𝗃, are you ready to run them through?
All right, let me
GBPJPY?
send it to the Discord first. You know, these guys.
Yeah, they get upset when we don't send it to Discord, huh?
No, they're in the Discord, so.
Guys, at the end of the day, our main priority is the Discord always, so be sure to join the Discord. I mean.
All right, so GBPJPY. It might not give it to us, but I just wanna.
Oh, Nas, we missed it. We missed Nas. Bloody fibs. Nas gave us that 50%. We saw rejection and gave us the 50%.
So, guys, GBPJPY, what we're looking for is, I want to teach you something about consolidation. So, it's very simple. Market comes down, all right. Market comes down, make consolidation. It breaks, it comes back to the top of consolidation, and then it continues down. Or what you have, the other option is that market coming down, consolidating, and then showing you momentum to the upside, and then boom. So overall is we have a drop, base, drop. So you want to get in when you see, okay, it touched the bottom of the consolidation and carried to the upside. With that being said, we're looking for same thing on GBPJPY. So we have a consolidation, we just wick to the downside, momentum is showing to the upside. So this is the first indication, all right? First indication is that we fold these wicks over here, all right? So price have been rejected. These orders over here have been rejected. So with that being said, market picking up orders over here is looking to go to the upside. We have a consolidation, market push to the downside, and then boom, it goes down. Look at the bodies over here. It goes down, it reject. We have a doji candle to the upside. Now it's showing momentum to the upside. So what we gotta do is wait for this 15 minutes to close bullish. It closes around here. If the body closes around here, right? Or like this, I'm happy. What I will do is I will take the low to the high of that body, right? Or here, wherever it closes, as long as with volume. Look at that. Look at that. Exactly what I'm talking about. Let's say it closes like this. I'll take the 50% of that and boom, that's my long. That's a 1 to 5. Why not? Why not? It's all about understanding where the market, because remember, it's transactions over transactions. Buyers, sellers, all you gotta do is forget about all that market structure bullshit and liquidity and all of that. So liquidity sweep and ICT, they just made up these names to sell you guys. Forget about all of that. Just remember one thing is that buy low, sell high, always get a discount when you buy. And think about it, when you go to a grocery store or when you go to a shopping mall, you always look for discounts. Always look what's on sale and you take what's on sale.
10 pip for GJ.
So it's 10 pips and it's quite risky on GJ 10 pips to be honest, but we're doing it on a low time frame market. We expect the market to be horrible, so let's see. This might not work out. Who knows? Do you have anything to add on, Thomas?
I mean, I wanted to show just go back to Nas. We unfortunately missed Nas. Just can I quickly run them through Nas? Okay, so this isn't going to be completely accurate, but I know that my TCM level was around... Actually, you know what? I can go to my... This is a little bit unfortunate, but you know what? It is what it is. But for example, now what do we always say to you guys? Let's say we were looking for longs around this area over here. So what we saw is price come down, reject, and now we've closed to the upside bullish. What do we normally do? We take the 50% of this, and then what you could have done is just done something like this and had your stop loss there. Unfortunately, I was explaining the fibs when this happened, and yeah, it is what it is. But these things we do explain is not a bunch of garbage because it happens on the daily. But King Azoulay, there's anything else that let's is there
All
anything
right,
else you wanna
guys.
run
No,
through?
that's all we got for today. We given you some buy limit, guys. Be cautious. Please have risk management tight, and then we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, amazing stream today, guys. Education. Unfortunately, no live entries, but we'll check you guys tomorrow. And hope you guys have a great rest of your day and good trading weekend. Cheers, guys.